Good morning, friends. Anne here. Got my cup of coffee, got the Word of God, and today's reading is from Romans chapter 8, verses 18 through 28. We're going to take a look just at a couple of those verses as we look at what God has to say to us about waiting and patience. So let's read verses 19 through 21 first, and then we're going to read about what happens in verse 23, and it says this. For all creation is waiting eagerly for that future day when God will reveal who his children really are. Against its will, all creation was subjected to God's curse. But with eager hope, the creation looks forward to the day when it will join God's children in glorious freedom from death and decay. So notice that there are two things that are talked about in this passage under the heading or the topic of creation. It says that creation is something that we can learn from because creation is groaning, it is waiting for God to come and make all things right and new. And notice how it points out that creation is waiting. Creation is waiting eagerly with expectancy. That creation is not just passing the time trying to get through this life or trying to get by until things get better. No, creation is waiting with a purpose, waiting with expectancy, so that one day creation is sure that God would fulfill his promise, and that is the eager hope that creation is demonstrating. Friends, it also applies to us. It says this at the end of verse 23. We too wait with eager hope for the day when God will give us our full rights as his adopted children, including the new bodies he has promised us. Friends, it talks about how creation waits with this expectant waiting that produces an eager hope that one day God will come and make all things right. And we can wait that way too. It encourages us to wait expectantly, not just trying to get by, not just counting off our days and wishing that it would hurry, but with a sense of expectant waiting, we are watchful. We are anticipating that what we hope for with eager hope is going to pass. That one day God will come and he will make all things right and all things new. So friends, today in your waiting, in your patience, make sure that you have expectant waiting that leads to eager hope. Have a good day.